After she confessed that she was using my urine to feed the flower, out of anger, I got inside their bedroom. I started to eat the flower. There was blood all over the flower. A voice of a crying lady started coming out from the flower. In few seconds, I heard the kids crying in the sitting room. Mom, mom. You know what? My boss was now bleeding. We called the ambulance, but it was too late. She was no more. The flower was dry as well. Hello viewers, welcome once again to another episode of African Confessions HD, right here on Extraordinary Africa. If you're still new, in this show we publish lifetime confessions. Usually we post anonymously for their own safety reasons. And in today's video, we have two confessions, so make sure you watch the video to the end. Without wasting much of your time, let's go straight into our first confession for today. Hello admin, can you please hide my identity? I want to share my lifetime experience with the world. I am feeling uncomfortable, but I don't have one to share with. So what happened is that I stayed in the rural area since I was young. I grew up there. Even though I was bad in school, teachers loved me because of my good behavior. I finished school, acquired nothing. I became a vendor. When I finished school, one day I met one of my school teachers. She was so glad to see me. I was so happy too. She felt pity about the way I was dressed. We exchanged numbers. In about 6 months' time, she called, told me that she found me a job in Johannesburg. It was a maid vacance, good salary, good working conditions, good living conditions. She sent me money for bus fare. I went there. She took me from the bus terminus to the house where there was the vacance. They welcomed me very well. They looked to be good people. The husband is in China. The wife stays with the kids, 2 kids, 1 boy, 1 girl. Troubles first came on the first night at that house. I could feel that something heavy is coming to sleep on top of my body. I could not manage to control myself. When that thing came, I could not manage to control myself, dreaming horror kind of stuff the whole night. The following day, early in the morning, I heard a knock. It was my boss. She had a homemade chamber. She said, "Can you please put your urine inside this?" She said that their toilet was having problems, so she has to put the waste away from home. I don't know what made me not to think very well. I did as she said. Actually, from the hour I arrived, I could do everything they said. I trusted the teacher who gave me the link to the job, so I was comfortable at that house. I stayed there for almost 7 years, but the husband never came or called. I moved out after I realized that my urine was being put to a flower. This came after I visited a prophet. The prophet gave me a pill to put on her food. I returned to the house. So one day, I put the pill into the food as per prophet's instruction. After eating, boss lady started manifesting, confessing on her own. She said she feeds the flower with my urine. She has been doing this to all maids who passed through their house. Said that the flower was in their bedroom. I got inside of their bedroom out of anger. There was a weird sound coming from the flower, a voice of a crying lady. In few seconds, there was blood all over the flower. By that time, I heard the children crying in the sitting room. Mom, mom. You know what? My boss was now bleeding. We called the ambulance, but it was too late. She was normal. The wallflower was now dry. I was arrested for murder. The children told the police that I was the one who cooked the food which Letty had drunk. I spent a year in custody. and released after it was discovered that I was innocent. So now I'm married. I'm starting to see the effects of what this lady did to me. I don't have a child. If I give birth, the child dies in 1 week. A lot of miscarriages as well. I am going to spiritual helpers. They are saying I sold my potential to have a child. My husband know nothing about this whole issue. I am afraid to tell. And advice, please.
Oh, hello, brother. How are you? I just want to confess something about my boy. Me and my father, we separated. So me, I just relocated from the another country because we're not fine in our relationship. Then when I come here in South Africa, when I used to talk to him and wanted to talk to kids, he will tell me the stories, then I'll just leave it. I just get used to it that I don't talk to my kids. So I stayed for a long time in this country. So then the other December, I didn't go home. Then the next December, I went home because there was convict whatsoever. So I didn't manage to go home because I didn't have money. So the next year I go home. When I went home, and I found out that my boy wasn't fine. He was being naughty that you can see that is not normal. He was stealing money. He goes, he come back at home like 12 or 12 o'clock midnight. And this boy is only 13 years old. He was being so naughty. And when I went home, then the father told me the story, whatever happened. He's saying he used to be naughty. Inside in the house, if you tell him to do something he won't do, he will run away and go. And the father was beating him. In the end, he stopped beating him because he saw it wasn't normal. And when I sat down with my boy, I asked him, what's the problem? Then he said she used to see a girl. This girl is just a small girl, and she have got scary eyes, blue eyes, scary. She will tell him what to do every time. Then, because the father used to hide the money, the next door it's like when you go out to leave the keys. My boy used to go and take the keys wherever. You will be not knowing where is the keys, but he will take the keys and go inside and go where there is the money and take the money. That's what he was doing also for his father. He will go, the father will hide wherever the money, he will go to take it. Then at school, he was saying this girl will come and say, don't go to school, go stay there. Then she will go and stay somebody else or go play with the other kids. He forget everything. And the story is like that. The other day, the father said he didn't sleep at home. He slept outside the whole night. They found him, my boy, and they didn't even see him at night. They checked all over. The boy was not there. But in the midnight, like it was 4, 5, they saw him next door. There's flowers there. But they checked. When they went there, they found him sleeping there. So scared, and I'm in pain. I always pray every time what was going on with my boy. Then we tried to go to the people who pray to help him. So for now they're helping him. He's becoming better. He can't see that girl because he always see the girl when she's sitting like this. The girl will come and tell him what to do. Then she will go and steal, and the people, they will beat him. So this life is not easy, but I'm just praying whoever did this, or is it satanistic Zim, or is the people doing this? I don't know, but I'm praying day and night. That thing must go back to the owner, or is it satanism? I don't know. but all I'm asking is to help me with the prayers. But now he's becoming better. And the amazing thing is that he was in grade 7, then he passed grade 7. He passed, but I don't know how, because even at school they were saying he mustn't come back again. So the father went there and begged for him to go back. Then they took him again. Then at the end of the year, he passed. So I don't know how he passed. So that's my story. Please just help me to pray for my boy. Whatever is happening in his life must stop.
Thank you so much, viewers, for tuning into our channel. Hope you have leave a comment and a like. Let's fight together. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now. Solution Uncle signing out. Bye.